Woman Premier in New Brunswick history. Elected with a Liberal majority tonight.
Yes, indeed. You know, she worked hard for this. She wasn't even supposed to win the Liberal leadership. There was another candidate, TJ Harvey, that was favored by some of the insiders in the party, but she amassed, older Liberals like Rolly McIntyre and Aldea Landry, elder statespersons of the party, a lot of young people, a lot of new people, and she clawed her way on the fourth round of voting, or fourth round of counting in that leadership race to capture the leadership, I think with 51% of the vote. It was not easy. There she is hugging Aldea Landry, again, Deputy Minister in the McKenna government. Until now, the highest holder of the highest elective office by a woman in New Brunswick history, and that's going to change when Susan Holt is sworn in. You can see some of these women behind Susan Holt. We were at her headquarters the other day. She had this band of women of a certain age, let's say, who were out there knocking on doors for her all the time while she was going around the province. They really wanted to see Susan Holt win. They wanted to see a woman premier, and they're getting it. And this is quite a scene here. But she was counted out and in the leadership race, and it was a dramatic day when she won it. And now, we weren't sure she was going to win today, and here she is.
Winning a Liberal majority, winning her seat. First woman premier. Look at her, she's triumphant, and the crowd is wild with excitement. This is a moment in history. This is one of those remember when moments. And she's greeting, everybody wants a hug from Susan Holt tonight. She campaigned on change, and New Brunswick voters, they said they wanted it. She said she was campaigning with a team approach, Team Holt, and her team showed up at the polls. The CBC's Jean Armstrong is there, somewhere in the crowd. Jean, where are you?
Hi, Claire. I was right at the door when she and her 3 daughters and husband John walked in the room, huge smiles on their face, and we've been seeing all night these shirts that say "In My Red Era," which is, of course, a reference to Taylor Swift. Taylor was, the music that was blaring when they walked through that crowd that swarmed the family. So it really does feel like we're in the red era, at least in this room tonight. It's electric. There's so many young women in this room. It's overwhelming. Like when you look at the crowd, and just on the stage, as you can see there, there's so many people there to greet her. Part of her team, volunteers. I'm just trying to see the faces there. There's Chief Alan Polchis on the stage there to the left.
Yes.
And I actually just spoke to Susan's mother, just unbelievably proud of her. Her 2 best friends, sitting beside her on the couch when the news happened. So proud of her tonight. So it's really an amazing energy in the room.
Look at all those phones capturing the moment. Look at that. Let's listen in.
Well, Alan, merci beaucoup. Thank you, New Brunswick. I want to thank every voter, every person who came out and exercised their right to vote and participate to keep our democracy strong. Thank you to everyone who voted. And a special thank you to everyone who voted for Team Holt and our amazing candidates that we elected tonight. Je veux aussi remercier chaque candidat.
I also want to thank every candidate who stood up and decided to run for the party. That's something incredible to do.
That put their name on a ballot and offered to serve New Brunswick. Thank you. I have to thank the people with whom this could never be possible, and that is the volunteers. Politics is a work of volunteers. It is people who show up and knock on doors and make calls. And there were thousands and thousands of them, and we could not have done this without you. So many of you are here. Merci aux bénévoles. Merci beaucoup.
Thank you to the volunteers. Thank you so much.
I would also like to thank Mr. Blaine Higgs for his service to New Brunswick over these past 6 years. And offer my congratulations to David Kuhn on his re-election. I look forward to working with him in the legislature. There's two special thank yous that I'd like to make, if I may, to the people of Fredericton South Silverwood, the community where I grew up, where I learned to ski, to play piano, to do a whole bunch of things. Thank you very much for choosing me to be your MLA. Et puis je veux aussi remercier le monde du circonscription de Bathurst.
I want to also thank you, people from the riding of Bathurst, who gave me the opportunity to enter the legislature. My family and I, we love all those people. You are an incredible community, and thank you for giving me this opportunity.
I also want to take a moment to recognize a couple particular people who came before me. Brenda Robertson. Shirley Dysart, the first leader of the Liberal Party. Elizabeth Weir, the first woman to lead in the legislature. Aldea Landry. And all the women who came before me to make tonight possible. C'est une occasion extraordinairement spéciale pour moi, pour mes trois filles, Molly, Paige, puis Brooke, et leurs amis qui sont ici aussi. There's so many young girls.
Well.
And thank you, Aldea, and Shirley, and Elizabeth, and Barbara. I have to thank my incredible team of candidates. We had the most amazing group of candidates, and I want to take a minute to recognize them. Gilles Lepage, Reste Gauche Ouest, Guy Arsenault, Reste Gauche Est, Marco Leblanc, René Lagacé, Luc Robichaud, Isabelle Thériault, Éric Mallet, Keith Chesson, Véronique Arsenault, Sam Johnson, Benoît Book, Jacques Leblanc, Robert Gauvin, John Hyam, Natasha Vautour, Rod McKee, Tanya Sodi, Claire Johnson, Scott Grant, Dave Guthrow. I keep working my way through. Connie Larson, Mark Hambrook. And keep going, keep going. We're now into St. John. David Hickey, David Alston, John Dornan, Allison Townsend, Aaron Kennedy, Kate Wilcott, Brian Stevenson, Patty Borthwick, Troy Lyons, Chris Duffy, Marissa Palkey, Julian Moulton, Luke Randall, Tanya Whitney, Joni Legier, Cindy Miles, Stephen Horseman. Got Chris Duffy. I got Cindy. I think I got John Heron. That's a risky move, trying to remember all 48 and just do it off the top of your head. I got Tanya, two Tanyas, Whitney and Sodi. We had an incredible team. My heart is broken for the people that we weren't able to elect tonight. I want to recognize those folks. I'm going to be talking to you soon. thank you for standing up with our team and for New Brunswickers. And congratulations to my team members that won tonight. This is the hardest one, but it's the biggest one. I have to thank John Holt. This man who has been dying to be called Mr. New Brunswick. Et je vais le dire en français parce qu'il a pris 777 jours à apprendre le français.
And he spent 777 days learning French. He is working for you, New Brunswickers.
I couldn't do this without him. I know everyone in this room knows it, that I couldn't do this without him, that we couldn't do this without him. He is the other half of this little team Holt, and he puts his heart and soul into our family and our neighbors every day with very little thanks. He has believed in me since we were 16 years old. And I would not be here if it wasn't for him. So I love you. Thank you. Let's go. I also want to say two other particular things to these three amazing ladies, Molly, Paige, and Brooke. I am obviously incredibly proud of my girls. They have been phenomenal throughout this roller coaster, and there's going to be a roller coaster ahead. So I want to take a minute to ask the public and the media, my mama bear is going to come out, please treat my children with care. Because they are sacrificing for New Brunswick, and they are very special people, and I hope that you will treat them as gently as they deserve to be treated, as every kid in New Brunswick deserves to be treated. Tonight's results make it clear. New Brunswickers are ready for a change. Les Néo-Brunswickois veulent un changement. Ils veulent quelque chose de différent de notre politique. Et c'est à nous de livrer une nouvelle politique. Parce qu'il y a des espoirs dans notre communauté. Il y a du monde qui nous a donné une opportunité avec une vision d'un travail collaboratif sur le terrain, local. We don't take it lightly that you have put your trust in myself and my team, and that you have hope for a brighter future. But that hope I know is short-lived, and it is going to be on us to deliver authentically, on the ground, openly and transparently. It's going to be on us to bring the change that you're asking for every day and everything we communicate with you. But I know we can do it with teamwork. I know we can do it with a focus on the people of New Brunswick. The people of New Brunswick that are our biggest asset. C'est vous autres qu'on fait ce travail.
You are the ones that do the work.
Cette campagne a démontré qu'est-ce qu'on peut faire
This
avec une équipe qui
campaign
travaille
has shown
ensemble et qui
what
va
can happen with a team that works
région
together,
unie, chaque candidat
with
unique. We are
every
here to
candidate,
celebrate
every
49
region working
unique
together.
Candidates, 49 unique ridings that deserve to have a government that's going to treat their riding with respect and know that it's not going to be the same what we do in Moncton and the Miramichi. It's not going to be the same the politics we put in place for Saint John de Saint-Quentin. Parce que notre province est la plus beau province du monde, du tour du
Because
Canada.
our province is the most beautiful province in Canada.
Notre province mérite un service
Our
local, un
province
gouvernement local
deserves
qui travaille sur le
local
terrain
service
pour
and
vous
local
avant
government
tout. Puis ça, c'est
that
qu'est-ce
are
que
there
l'équipe
for
Holt va
you.
faire. Okay, last one. We're going to skip ahead. Thank you. Couple commitments I want to make to you. We are going to lead with balance. We're going to watch the bottom line and deliver fiscal responsibility while we invest in the services that you need, like healthcare and education and an affordable place to call home. Nous allons avoir un gouvernement avec un équilibre. On va balancer le budget et on va investir dans vos priorités de soins de santé,
Balanced
du système
budget,
d'éducation, du logement abordable
education,
pour que tout le monde
healthcare,
peut avoir une vie
and affordable
saine et
housing so
abordable
that
ici dans notre belle
everyone can
province du
have an
Nouveau-Brunswick.
affordable life here in New Brunswick.
I love this province. I have loved this province since I was very little. And I got to wear a New Brunswick flag on a jacket when I was 12 years old and go out to Saskatchewan to sing the praises of this place, thanks to Philip Sexsmith and the amazing program that he put together. And then I got to put on a rugby jersey for New Brunswick when I was 17 and 18 years old, and I was so proud to wear our province's flag and compete in Canada with my colleagues. J'adore cette province. J'ai un gros amour
I
pour cette
love
province.
this
Notre
province.
équipe,
I have a
l'équipe
deep
Holt,
love for this
adore cette
province.
province.
The Holt
Je veux vous
team
assurer.
loves this province.
I love you. I love you, New Brunswick. And with me, you're going to get a leadership that listens and a leadership that cares, a leadership that will respect you, n'importe quelle langue vous parlez,
Whatever
no matter
language
who
you
you
speak.
love or how you identify, no matter where you live, no matter the color of your skin, n'importe quelle couleur de votre peau, où vous habitiez, la langue que vous
Wherever
parlez,
you
qui
live,
vous
whatever
aimez,
the color of your
avec
skin,
le
whomever
gouvernement
you love,
libéral Holt,
with
on
the
va avoir
Holt
un
Liberal
leadership qui
government,
vous aime
we're
et qui vous
going to
pouvez
have the
avoir
kind of
confiance.
leadership
With the
that you can
government Holt,
trust.
You're going to have a leadership that loves you and that you can put your trust in. I ask you to put your trust in me and my team. I thank you for putting your trust in my team and I. We are going to do the very best we can. We are going to work our butts off on day one. A new day and a brighter future is coming to New Brunswick tomorrow. Merci beaucoup. Thank you. Willewan. Willallen. Thank you.
There we see the crowd still